everyone. So tonight I am going to address the process that I go through to keep my hair shiny and healthy the way it is. I have another video that's dedicated to this. However, the sound quality is really terrible. It was recorded in with an old computer. You can hear like a fan going, and then there's music in the background, and it just became really annoying. I got a lot of negative comments about it and a lot of other comments to redo the video, so that is what I'm doing tonight. So if you did watch that video a long time ago, it's the same information all over again, and you can listen if you want to. You don't have to, but there are some things that did change as far as my routine, just minor things, like products, some of the products that I used to use that I don't use anymore. Let's go ahead and get started. Having healthy hair isn't really something that you need to take extreme measures for. It's actually just all about doing something for your hair and not doing things to your hair. It's just that simple. If you process your hair a lot, meaning like you dye it, you perm it, you get it permanently straightened or any of that stuff, you have to make sure that you do trim your hair and that you do use a leave-in conditioner. The products that I mentioned, I'm going to try to put a link in the information box so you guys can go there and click there, check out any of the products that I do use or that I do mention in this video. So like V05 Hot oil is a really good one that you can use and just deep condition your hair at least once a week. If your hair is dry, like say for example it is dry from like here and down, then you're going to have to actually cut your hair from here and start all over again and just take care of your hair after you cut it. Do avoid heat as much as possible. I do use heat products in my videos when I'm making tutorials for you guys, but on a daily basis I do not use heat on my hair. I don't blow dry my hair daily. I only blow dry it when I really need to, otherwise it is air dried. And what I do is I wash my hair and I will either put it in a ponytail or in a bun or just let it air dry and just kind of like pin it in the front, and that's it. I just deal with my naturally wavy kind of frizzy hair. Next thing I want to talk about is dyeing your hair. If you are dyeing your hair lighter, you're actually stripping your hair, so it's better to dye it darker. I have in the past dyed it really black before. Right now this is actually my natural color and it is sort of like a dark brown. It does almost look black, and even in person I do have some people ask me if it's black, but if you look at it in the sunlight you can actually see that it does have a brown tint to it, and it is a little bit, just a tiny little bit red in some areas. Or I'm going to be at the beach or in the pool or anything that's going to just have water that's damaging to my hair, I always make sure to put in a leave-in conditioner right before I jump in, and just make sure that I run it all through my hair, and then once I jump in the water it'll kind of like come off with the water seeping into my hair, and then I can just rinse it off. Making sure that I don't go on any extreme diets, such as like a low carb diet, or for example like skipping meals, or you know, just anything that's extreme. I just make sure that every day I eat either fish or chicken and vegetables. Make sure that I stick to healthy snacks like fruits and stuff like that. Just eat a lot of like natural, non-processed foods. Drink a lot of water, and just make sure that I don't skip my meals. Just always eat really healthy. What I also try to do on a daily basis is get in some exercise, at least 30 minutes a day of exercise, just to make sure that I keep myself healthy. Also try to get some good sleep, although sometimes you'll catch me up at midnight, either on Twitter or on Facebook, but really that's really bad for me. I shouldn't be doing that, but getting in at least 8 hours of sleep every night is really important. Right before I go to bed, I drink a glass of non-fat milk. Now in my previous video, I remember I got a lot of comments from girls saying that that was really bad because milk is processed as a sugar in your body and you can gain weight. But when you're exercising every day, a glass of non-fat milk isn't really gonna affect you unless you're like not doing anything and you're just sitting around all day long. Then of course it's gonna affect you. But before showering, I do detangle my hair. I run a comb through it and just make sure that I don't have any tangles. And once I'm in the shower, I take the shampoo and I put it just at the top of my head, and then I just kind of like wash it through my hair, make sure that I get some down in here, right behind my ears, this whole area, shampoo it up here, and then I just rinse it off. I don't run the shampoo down here. I just kind of like let the suds fall on my hair. And then with the conditioner, I will take the conditioner, put it in my palm, rub it through, and then just put it all in the ends of my hair, making sure that I get all the way to the tips, and just let it sit in my hair for 2-3 minutes while I do the other stuff in the shower, and it just sits there, and once it's done, then I rinse it out. And when I get out of the shower, I just make sure that I don't take my hair and that I don't do this. This is just not good. I take it and I just squeeze all the water out, and then I take the towel and I just kind of like pat it dry, and then once that's done, then I'll wrap it up and put it up on top of my hair. I know that a lot of people say that that's not really good to wrap it in a towel, but I don't keep it in a towel for a long time. I actually keep it in a towel for like, I want to say maybe 5 minutes while I get my stuff ready, and then I take it back down and I start to comb it out. That I do handle it with care when it is wet. I do make sure that when I'm combing that I start from the bottom and then just kind of like go like that. Really soft and slow. Try not to tug on it because when it's wet is when it's the most vulnerable. And just continue moving up and up and up and up until I get to the top, and then I comb it all out. A little brush in my purse, and I detangle my hair throughout the day. I make sure that just kind of like run it through, and if I don't have a brush, I'll run my fingers through my hair, because when you have long hair throughout the day, you'll get like these really bad knots, especially right under here. So I try to make sure to get those out and not allow my hair to become tangled like that. I also do not wash my hair every single day. I will skip up to 2 days, only because my hair is pretty oily if I don't wash it. Just let my natural oils come through. When I don't wash my hair, I also make sure that I take a brush and just comb the oils through my hair like this. And that really just kind of like spreads it all the way around. And I know it sounds really gross, but it's actually really good for your hair. It makes your hair really shiny. If you don't wash your hair for an entire day and then the very next day you wash it and you style it, your hair looks just so different. It's so shiny. You can go even longer than that without having like problems, if you know what I mean. It's even better, but try to go as long as you can without washing it. Currently, the products that I'm using for my hair to wash it, well, I've been kind of like switching those products around. There's, like I said, there's a link in the information box for the shampoos that I'm currently using. But recently, before I started using those, I was actually using Pantene Pro V. I believe it was the Moisture Renewal. And the only reason why I was using it, quite honestly, is because I just love the way that it smells. Really, that is the honest truth. I just like the way that it smells. It doesn't really do anything different to my hair. I am a fan of great smelling hair. So that is my reason, but now I'm using some of the products that I listed in the information box. If I am going to use a heat styling product, I always try to use a heat protectant such as the Chi. After I'm done, I always like to use some sort of a serum to just kind of run through my hair and make it look even shinier. And like I said, all of those products that I'm talking about, you will be able to see in the information box. These are products that I do use. If you guys have any other questions about my hair regimen or about how I keep my hair healthy, please go ahead and post them in the comments area. And when I have a minute, I will definitely answer the questions for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this remake of this video. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the fact that you can actually hear me in this video. And I really appreciate every one of you guys for watching my video. Thank you. Make sure that you subscribe, rate my video, and also leave me a nice comment. Thanks.